What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today, let's get this 4-1-2-1-2. Today, I hope we can go to the final and maybe pick up a victory today. I'm going to take that Ronaldo again. In the last episode, we started with Cristiano Ronaldo as well. We lost in the semi-final. It was a sad day, but you guys still enjoyed the video. You still smashed a thumbs up on the video. And if you could do that again here today, I'd be very, very appreciative. If we could try and smash over 5,000 likes one more time, guys, that would be absolutely awesome. You're watching this on Tuesday, so we're only 3 days or 2 days away from Team of the Season. And when Team of the Season comes, man, the drafts are going to get good. Right. These are some insane attackers. I mean, we could take Aguero and go soft link into Icardi and just have that. I love Aubameyang, and every time I've used him in draft, he's been great. So we're going to take Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and I'm going to try and go for a Premier League draft and use, maybe not. Maybe, oh man. Can you imagine now if I actually took Aguero? We'd be in a great spot. However, I'm going to need a Premier League player now. We'll take Dybala there. I'm going to need any Premier League player. I mean, I've got literally it's giving me 4 La Liga players and then Goretzka. That's not very helpful. We'll take Toni Kroos for the rating. Because he doesn't fit in anywhere with anyone else. Next up. And again, look at that. 4 more La Liga. It's 3 of the same 4 as well. I'm gonna go with Parolo here, obviously. Gets that Calcio A link in there. But can you stop giving me all these La Liga players, please? We'll take Fernandinho here as well. We'll swap Fernandinho and Kroos. That gets Aubameyang now up to 8 chemistry, which is just fine. It is just fine. Oh, perfect. We'll take Cesar as Piliqueta. Now, if we can get Sergio Ramos here now, I'd actually be... oh, never mind. Don't worry about it, guys. I was just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so we'll take Tarkovsky. He's had a banging season, by the way. He'll probably be like an 80-rated, 82-rated centre-back next season. And next up, we are going for a Calcio A Premier League hybrid here, guys. And left-back, of course, we get nothing from any of these teams. So we need an Italian left-back, which we don't have. Or an Englishman that we don't have. So we'll go for the highest rated Grimaldo. And then in goal, come on, give me a Handanovic or a Buffon. We just don't have anything that works here, man. Alright, we'll take Muslera just because he's in form. I mean, that's a good start to the squad. It's only 66 chemistry, but we're only a few picks away from getting that into massive chem. I'll take Neymar as a super sub. We'll have Neymar and Ronaldo as 2 super subs there. I know you guys are probably looking at Joe Hart and thinking you should have taken Joe Hart. I didn't want Joe Hart. I will, however. Will I take Antonio Valencia? Or will I take David Silva? Gonna take David Silva. David Silva's a smart choice here. We pop him in instead of Toni Kroos. And we swap around Silva and Fernandinho. And boom. David Silva, perfect chem. Fernandinho's 1 spot off. We need a better, just a Premier League centre-back that's not Tarkovsky, and a goalkeeper is what we're looking for. Jarstein, not ideal. Karsdorp, not bad. Let's take Karsdorp. We're going to throw him in at left-back. Gives us 2 more bonus chem points. I'm going to need a goalkeeper from... Maybe I should have taken Joe Hart in hindsight. That was my mistake, I guess. None of these really matter, so Aspas will be there for ratings. And then next up, we'll take Ricardo Quaresma for rating. So we've got a nice rated team. This is the final goalkeeper. I'm going to take the 2 defenders first, actually, to really know what I'm working with for a goalkeeper. Ooh. Jerome Boateng's a good card, isn't he? It's a shame. I guess Van Dijk is the one we go for. Obviously, Dyer from Spurs doesn't get any strong links. Van Dijk doesn't get any strong links either. It's a shame that we can't take that Boateng. It would be nice. We'll put him in there. And then we'll go for our last defender here. And it's going to be... Now, Caceres is actually a good shout. Because if we need him for chemistry, we can throw him in there. Now, depending on this goalkeeper is going to really determine whether or not we start Caceres. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start Caceres. Oh man, am I gonna start Caceres? Let's take Boruc anyway. We throw Boric in, and then we throw Van Dijk in, and it takes up to 81 chemistry. And then I could use Tarkovsky and get a big chem boost, but I genuinely I would rather Bonucci in there. Oh, I made a couple of bad errors here with picks, specifically in the defence. Oh, that is beautiful. Milinkovic-Savic. We'll throw him into that CDM role. Then we'll swap those two around, and we'll get that there. Boom. Maybe now. Fernandinho or David Silva, who would I prefer? It doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go back to Muslera and Caceres. That takes up to 88 chem. That's much better. That's much better. I'm far more happy with that. If we get a nice Premier League midfielder. Did I see an Aaron Ramsey there a minute ago as well? And I didn't take it. That's too bad because he would have worked well. Given Aubameyang, actually it wouldn't have made any difference for links. Let's take Kagawa for rating, and then our last pick is gonna be Insigne. Yeah, we're taking Insigne. So we've got a good squad here. It's nothing amazing. Aubameyang, Icardi, Dybala, Milinkovic-Savic, very good. Obviously we've got 99 Ronaldo and 93 Neymar on the bench, which is absolutely fantastic. We've also got Quaresma and Toni Kroos on the bench if we need them. Fernandinho if we need a CDM-based player. I'll probably switch in-game. Milinkovic-Savic and Parolo. But maybe not. I mean, this is actually a good squad, isn't it? Dybala's off chem. Aubameyang's off chem. The right back's off chem. The right centre-back, sorry, is off chem. It's not the greatest team in that sense. He takes us to 88. Remains at 88. Remains at 88. Remains at 88. Remains at 80. I love getting these managers that just do nothing for the team. It's really fun. So a short draft today. Only took us 7.5 to 8 minutes to draft that. I mean, I know we're only down at 88 chemistry, but I like this team a lot. What I like about it is it's got key players in every area. So it's got an insane attack. Milinkovic-Savic and Dybala, really good midfielders. Bonucci and Azpilicueta, really good defenders. I wonder if... Did I get a Premier League left back? No, but I got a Spanish left back. Let me try. Let me just try this before we get out of here. Let me swap him around. Let me swap them around. Swap him around. That takes us to 82 instead of 88. Swap them around. That keeps us at 88. And then Grimaldo at left back only takes us to 89. That's a shame. It literally does nothing. It's just the other side around. And do you know what? I'd rather have Azpilicueta off chem than Karsdorp off chem. So I'm actually going to start it around this side. And yeah, that's going to be the squad that we take into the gameplay, guys. I'd be happy with a semi-final or better performance with this team, if I'm being perfectly honest. But that is the squad right there. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a really nice 3-5-2 team. Some fantastic players. Upgraded Bernardeschi, 93. Dybala, 93. Higuain. Team of the year, Bonucci and De Gea, with Nesta centre-back, Azpilicueta in form. Kevin De Bruyne and Ander Herrera, all very good players. And then Mahrez and Krychowiak in there as well, who aren't bad players. We end up getting the first goal in today's game too. Dybala there with a nice little fake shot stop. Hits that shot across the face of the goalkeeper. My opponent panics in defence, and Aubameyang is there for the rebound. I then concede one of the most ridiculous goals I've ever conceded. He goes through on goal, which is fine. I pump the keeper out. I'm like, here, let me take this ball. He's overrun it, no problem. I try and be smart with Karsdorp here and clear it out to the left back, and I thought that was going to be a goal for his attacker, but it actually went down. Excuse me, it actually went down as an own goal. Fortunately enough, he tried to pause it. I don't know what for. I scored with Aubameyang to make it 2-1, and then he rage quit. So I don't know if he was actually going to quit anyway before I scored the goal or what, but yeah, he rage quit 2-1, which was surprising because he wasn't out of the game. We was like, what, 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in. He had had a few chances himself, and he decided to rage quit. Into the second round, we come up against a 4-2-2 team. Quite a nice team. Paul Pogba in form. Aubameyang, Icardi, Dybala, very similar players to me. The 90 Eriksson, Aurier, and Vertonghen as well. Perrin, 84 in goal with Bonucci and And what's his name? You know what his name is. I can't remember his name. Kolarov at left back. We then concede the first goal to a phantom header from Christian Eriksen. Look at this. The ball doesn't even touch his head. It bounces off of thin air. Bounces off of thin air and goes in to make it 1-0 to my opponent. Fortunately enough, though, we got straight back into the game. Cristiano Ronaldo sprinting down the right-hand side there, shoots and scores to make it 1-1. I soon made it 2-1 as well. Ronaldo again with a nice little bit of work, feeds that through to Icardi, who sends that one past the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. My opponent did put it back to 2-2 straight after kick-off. Cristiano Ronaldo here with a beautiful drag back. I actually read it really, really well. I got my body in front of the ball and behind the man, but sadly the pass still completed and my opponent made it 2-2. I made it 3-2 very shortly after though. Beautiful little ball work from Icardi there. Gets the ball into Ronaldo. We do drag back number 1. We do drag back number 2. And we get that low driven in underneath the goalkeeper to make it 3-2. I then scored the 4th goal. A punt down from the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo running down the right hand side. We've got an advantage in the box. The ball gets cut out to Aubameyang and he volleys that one home to make it 4-2. And I legitimately thought I was home and hosed here. We had another great opportunity here. I should have threaded that back through to Ronaldo with Aubameyang. I had a 2-on-1 scenario. I could have made it 5-2 and absolutely deaded this game. And I needed to do so as well because my opponent was very, very good. You know, he's a strong player. He actually messaged me after the game saying he's a Gold 1 caliber foot champs player. So, you know, this isn't just some rando that I'm playing against here. This is someone who understands the game mechanics, that understands how the game works and performs extremely well in the best game mode. And from me having a chance to make it 5-2, I then let my guard down and he pulls it back to 4-3. And that was like the confounding mistake. There were many mistakes I made in this game, but that was the one that really changed the tides. I get a block in there, it gets a lucky bounce through to his Christian Eriksen running through the defender and makes it 4-4. And then just a few minutes after that 4-4, he ends up scoring again, sadly, to make it 5-4. So we went from a commanding 4-2 position with a great attack to be able to make it, 5-2 and really put this game to bed. He works it really well to get the goal. Goes 5-4 up. They deserved the win as well. We both created a lot of chances in that game. It was quite an even game by way of match stats, shots, passing. Everything was super even. He just edged it on goals and fair play to him. He played very, very well. I'm looking at the goals here because I'm really gutted with myself that I conceded 3 super, super late goals. But sometimes, guys, that's FIFA for you. You can't win them all. And that guy was a good player that absolutely deserved his win. So this is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Alright, guys, so a second round finish in today's game. Very disappointed in myself, not for losing, because the guy was a really strong player. He was a very good player. But for being 4-2 up with like 15 minutes to go and then losing 5-4 and conceding 3 goals in like a 9-minute stint. It really, really poor from me. I'm a better player than that, and I don't know what came over me. You know, he made it 4-3 and I just started panicking. You know, I'm like, typical FIFA mentality switch. I went from 4-2 up and like, okay, that's no problem, we've got this, to 4-3 to, oh God, here it goes, he's going to equalise, I'm panicking, and I just made some bad defensive decisions. I started using second man press way too much, and he deserved his victory. And I'm going to show the gameplay and I'm going to show this draft, even though we lost in the second round, because he deserves to be featured on Draft of Glory. He's a fan of the videos. He messaged me afterwards saying good game. He says he gets Gold 1 in FUT Champs, so, you know, quite clearly a strong player. And like I say, at 4-2 up, I really should have put that game to bed. We shouldn't have been, you know, I should be coming here either saying we lost in the semi-final or lost in the final. Shouldn't be coming here saying we lost in the second round. But he did play a very good game. It was a very, very even game. His keeper made a few good saves. My keeper made a few good saves. Ultimately, it came down to me taking a good lead and then throwing it away. So that's too bad, but that is FIFA for you sometimes. You can't win them all. In terms of this team, I wasn't impressed with the team, if I'm being honest. You know, obviously my defence is a bit weak. Karsdorp and Caceres are a bit low rated, as Pitaquator off chem and Muslera also off chem, and generally not the best goalkeeper. Decent reflexes, but really bad handling, not the greatest diving, and very average positioning. You know, I don't know what I was expecting out of this draft. I think I said to you guys I expect a semi-final performance or better, and sadly we didn't get there. I think what I lacked massively as well was a couple of good box-to-box midfielders. You know, we had Parolo in at CDM, wasn't necessarily a great choice. His defensive stats are good, not great. We had Milinkovic-Savic, who I should have played in at CDM, and I didn't swap him down there. Probably would have been way, way better for us. But having David Silva and Dybala there, it would have been nicer to have another box-to-box midfielder where David Silva was. But I didn't bring on Fernandinho. I didn't start Fernandinho. I could have started him here and maybe we would maybe it would have been a different story, but probably not. You know, like I say, I came up in the second round against a really strong opponent, and I just played badly. Just played really badly. So well done to him. We got 2-1 win, 2-1 rage quit in the first round as well. That guy got back in at 1-1, and then I scored straight after, basically straight after, and then he just immediately quit. Now, interestingly enough, a gold pack, a premium gold pack, and a silver players pack, we'll get some good coins back from this. We probably got about 1,200 coins back from match earnings, maybe as many as 1,500 coins. So we're looking for, you know, a good 13,000 to 13,500 coins, and there's 3,000 of that back. So that leaves us needing about 10,000 coins, maybe 10,500. So if we take the fitness cards and say that leaves us needing 10,000 coins, these consumables will leave us needing 9,500 coins, and these three here will leave us needing about 8,500 coins. So that 3k unlock was really, really nice. Leaves us needing about 8,500 coins. Premium gold pack as well here, guys. So 8.5k is the target, is what we're looking for. We do get a shiny gold player, but it's not going to be a ball player, sadly, and it soars. So, ooh, not bad. So we're looking for 8,500 coins. We've got 5 players here, which is great. So we'll say with all the consumables, we'll go down to 7,500 coins. This Granite Xhaka card isn't going to be like super cheap. So from 7,500, and that's another 1.3. So that, we'll say with the other guy that we've got here, that'll take us down to 6,000 coins needed with Berezutski as well. 5,000, even with him, let's say 4,500 if we take into consideration tax and stuff. So we're looking for about 4.5k from this silver players pack, and all we need is 1 or 2 League SBC silvers and we'll be golden. So 4.5k is the aim from this. And let's see, some Championship players, some Russian League players, some Liga Santander players is very nice as well. So yeah, 4.5k. Oh, I thought he was selling for 10k there. So that guy's about 500 coins. We'll pop him in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We'll say 1,200 for those as well. So that's about 1,700. We'd say that's 1,900 with him. So we'll maybe we like need 1.5k from him. These guys, we'll get 500 for him. We'll get 400 for him, and then this guy. So I don't think we've quite made our 15k back, but we're really close. And for losing in the the second round, I'm really happy with that. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, as sad as it was going out in the second round, it does happen, you know. Can't win them all the time. I've already got like a way better draft record than I ever considered I would have. And let's go and have a look at that draft record real quick. 101 drafts now. 191 best team. Lots of goals scored. Sadly, lots of goals conceded, but 55 wins. You know, we've got better than a 6-to-1 win-loss ratio in draft. I'm honestly happy with that. We're well over a 50% win rate, which is fantastic. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.